Brilliant. Thank you. Round of applause for Brandon.
Thank you, everyone.
Sorry, can you record it once more, Brandon? Because I didn't record it, I forgot. I was too busy doing the skill. I thought I'd recorded at the beginning, but it stopped. I don't know why.
Oh.
Did you want me to send you a video of it later?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, please.
I can record myself doing it later and send it to you.
Yes, please. Yeah, fantastic.
I'll do that later. Yes.
I'm only being honest.
It's fine. Yes, I can do that later for you. Yes.
Are you okay, Dee? Are you ready to get a spit in this amazing piece of music? I know you said is relevant for what's going on in the world.
I am, yeah. So when Rob told me that it was a protest song in 1968 in the civil rights movement, I thought, well, we all love this song. It's great to dance to, and it's a good chance for us to remember what's going on in the world and think of solidarity. Okay?
Yeah, I love it.
Here we go.
So either follow me or just...
That was it. That was how good.
Okay, Dee, are you ready to get a spit in this amazing piece of music? I know you said is relevant for what's going on in the world.
I am, yeah. So when Rob told me that it was a protest song in 1968 in the civil rights movement, I thought, well, we all love this song. It's great to dance to, and it's a good chance for us to remember what's going on in the world and think of solidarity. Okay?
Yeah, I love it.
Here we go.
So either follow me or just...
That was it. That was how good.
In New York City,
There's an album out I call to your attention that's been on the best-selling charts for over a year.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank you, Laura.
I love it.
Got her.
Oh, Dee, everybody was joining in.
Oh,
Exercise.
to be honest, I prefer your fitness,
Fitness, there's
Steve,
even
than
the
my
dog.
fitness.
Even the dog. I love it. Love it. Well, from one entertaining woman to two up next entertaining women. I think, Tim, you've got this, haven't you? It's a YouTube little piece from Susie and Lenora. This is amazing. Does Susie and Lenora want to introduce this?
Yeah,
On
please.
Susie. Susie put it together and edited it. So, Susie, take it away and say how you did it.
Well, first of all, we do quite a lot of singing together and playing instruments together, even though Lenora's a lot better than I am. So we wanted to find a way,
Exaggeration.
because of the time lag on the Zooms. So we discussed it, and what we decided to come up with is an individual piece each. And because I do radio editing, that I could edit it. And because I was doing the editing for the Zoom, I was getting a bit familiar with, you know, I was playing around with some of the stuff. So this was an experiment. And we also, Lenora did a social distancing one as well, where we played it from my front door. I was inside with the door open, and Lenora was at my garden gate. But we decided that actually this one was probably a better version. Is that right, Lenora? I don't know. I didn't see that other one.
It's
Wow.
really good. I've watched it. It's
I
lovely.
like the way you've done it, Susie, together. And your voice is beautiful.
But I don't normally, I get very shy about playing instruments and singing. And it's really nice that I've got a sister that encourages me to do these things. Because
Susie's a good
it's
ukulele
scary.
player as well.
Oh,
Give
Aren't you,
it a
Susie?
watch. It looks lovely, Susie and Lenora. Let's
yeah.
see. Should be able to hear the sound as well, shared.
In a tiny piece of colored glass, my love was born. And the reds and golds and yellows were the colors of the dawn. And night brought on its purple cloak of velvet to the sky. And the girls are weaving, spinning on Jersey Thursday.
In a tiny piece of
Colored glass, my love was born. And the reds and golds and yellows were the colors of the dawn. And night brought on its purple cloak, came velvet to the sky. And the girls are weaving, spinning on Jersey Thursday.
Oh, that's amazing. That was beautiful.
Oh, bless.
Thank you.
Wow. Well done, Susie. You got to hear Susie sing folk songs as well, because she does these beautiful like sea shanties. And when we go to a drumming group, no, we used to go to a drumming group until it was all stopped, over in Chingford, where I used to live near there. Susie would get up with her ukulele and wow, was loads of beautiful folk songs that she could play on the ukulele and sing. Isn't that right, Susie?
I do love singing sea shanties.
Yeah, we got quite involved in folk music, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's the Brighton Acoustic Club, and Stu Reed used to run it, and I used to bottle for him. And there used to be. There's amazing folk singers all over the world. But we're very lucky in Sussex. We've got so many folk singers. And of course,
Yeah.
I've been down to the Bath Folk Festival and also the Sidmouth Festival. And I don't know. It's just beautiful.
Brilliant, influenced by them. No, that was really lovely for you two to share. And I'm sure in future shows we've got more amazing stuff to come from you. So thank you. That was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank everyone for listening.
Before we move on, Tim, do you want to tell them who's going to come on the show?
Yeah, Frank's lined up someone. I'm sorry I haven't replied to the email yet. Lining up someone from JMH, is that right?
It's Ria, who's the head of Outlook Foundation.
Oh, fantastic. Not the Outlook Foundation, but JMH is part of the Outlook Foundation. Brilliant. Look forward to it.
And I just want to say that in Harry Potter's picture, that's my eldest son, who's a gardener in Cornwall.
Oh.
I was wondering what that was, who that was.
He used to
Lucy, hi Harry Potter.
That's at the Eden Project.
Yeah, you mentioned the Eden Project the other day, yeah.
Yeah, that's when came on, and he said that he saw us at the Eden Project.
Well, that's not a great place to work.
Yeah.
I've just been doing a lot of eating. My project, cheese and toast. My eating project. Oh.
But just to say, when we go on to Serena's painting in a minute, she sent me a message just beforehand to say, do have a couple of bits of scrap paper as well that we can press down on the grasses or plants. So perhaps when we're doing the sing-along, which Chris is going to tell us about after this little doll's house, we can all grab a few bits of extra bits of paper if you need. So Tim, what I'll need you to do is spotlight the video. Fantastic. And what I think, if Tim, you could keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah.
What I know people wanted to see like the other rooms. So what I've done this time, I'm just going to keep a distance because I don't want to give it away yet, is in each of the rooms is a table tennis bat, a mini table tennis bat. So it is a game. So it's going to be the first to spot them. And you're going to put it in chat, and we're going to visit each room at a time. There's one table tennis bat in there, and you can say, oh, it's on the kitchen table or it's on the stove. Yeah. Does that make sense? Well, yeah. I'll just share first of all, try and get the right angle. This one, the light doesn't work. So that, if you remember, way back at one of the first shows, there is our temporary headquarters.
Are there lights in each room?
Yeah, but the basement doesn't work. It's a real shame. I need to get Jez to look at that. Look, all your lovely pictures on the wall.
I can see
Wenway and yeah, and Chris O's on there, I think, and Owen and Jodie. But anyway, that's that room. That's obvious. So no one's going to win.
Wenway. You made it, Chris.
Yeah.
You're up in Theresa's doll's house in the temporary
headquarters. So nobody wins for this one because that's a bit obvious. There's the table tennis table. But let's start with the kitchen. So who's going to be the first to spot the table tennis bat? So here we go.
On the mantelpiece.
Oh, yes. Well done. Got it as well on the sideboard.
On the sideboard. So what? How small is that bat?
Yeah, it's like a mini one. If I ever go to Doll's House fairs and there's table tennis bats, I'll just buy them.
Is that a thing? Doll's House fairs? Where
yeah.
Wow.
I am one of those people.
So how many centimetres is that bat?
Yeah, like 2 centimetres.
Oh, look at
the hold it with your finger, Theresa.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
It's the size of your nail, isn't it?
Wow. Like the borrowers.
How much do you like my little toaster? Look, and the eggs. Anyway, that's that one.
Oh yes.
Okay, here we go. Going into the next room. Here we go. This is the dining room. Ready? It's a bit darker in here because I've got another light that's not working.
On the chair.
Oh, well done, Serena.
That chair, green chair.
Yeah, it's on the chair at the back.
Very quick. That's very quick.
Well spotted. Yeah, I couldn't see that. It's too dark.
Some people haven't unmuted themselves. Maybe you should tell them that they should unmute themselves if they want to talk out.
Yeah, Tim's got control of that.
So, Teresa, what should we do? Put in the chat or?
No, they can fall out. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely.
I can't type fast enough.
Let's have segment. Yeah. So look, there's I wish my dining room was as posh as that, with candles and wine holder. Right, we're going up to the music room. This was Lenora Nick. Oh, Nick's a shame Nick's not here. So where is?
Piano.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's good.
That is
Um,
cool.
It's on the piano.
Oh, well spotted, Fran. It's a little silver one.
I was going to guess. I was going to guess. I couldn't see it, but I thought that's where it would be.
That's actually from a necklace. But yeah, look, we've got a little
That's lovely.
heart and
That's really
heart.
good fun.
Yeah, that's my favourite room, Andrew. I think I really like that one with the heart, and I'd love a Shaylong. You found it as well. Brilliant. Right, let's go now.
Oh, I like the chair in the corner, the lounge chair. Is that what it was?
no,
Try and find you a ukulele to go in that.
Chaise long there.
Long, yes. There you
That's
go. We're going
amazing,
into the
yeah.
lounge. We're going into the lounge. Ready?
It's on
Coffee table.
It's on the coffee table, yeah.
Not on the coffee table. That's the
TV.
It is on the TV.
TV.
Oh,
It's a real tiny one.
there's 2 bats, is it?
No, that's a telephone.
Side out.
Ah, oh, is that a real Monopoly? That's really good.
Oh, I've got another dog there as well. Here we go. Right, we're going up now. I'm a bit small for this now. I can't remember. Here we
On the
go.
bed. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, on top of the cupboard.
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe. The wardrobe.
No, behind.
That's my first time.
Isn't it on the bedside table because it's by the mirror reflected?
Yeah, look at that, Pippa. Well spotted, yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going into the children's bedroom.
On
the bed. Not on the bed.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah, it's on the floor. Look, it's one of those silver ones again. Next to the little one.
If that was Leo's bedroom, it would be hanging off the lampshade.
Oh, right, the globe and the cricket bat there. Should have put it next there. Right, I did I go up to the top? I think I did, but I can't. I'm just going to have to... did I put one in here?
Let's do that, but we can pass it.
In the basket. Is it in the basket, Andrew? It might be.
On the chair.
I did this earlier.
I don't think it's there.
It's on the basket.
On the floor.
It's on the basket. Yeah.
In the basket. And I don't think I put another one in here. Maybe I did.
You did one on the rifle.
Yeah, look, next to the bath. Have a bath look.
That's right.
Hi, David.
Yeah.
There we go.
With my friend Serena.
Oh, and that endeth my Zoom game for today.
Are we back in your house or are we in your doll's house?
Yeah, I was trying to work that one out as well. How do you make yourself so small, Theresa?
I know. Well, I didn't make that many of those things. Lots of them are brought, I'm afraid. I think how much I spent on stuff.
Did you buy all the furniture separately?
Doll's house.
Yeah,
I thought it was lovely. How do you get the lights on? Do you
it's like a little small electrical circuit. Jez built it.
Table tennis.
We'll have to try and find you some fairy lights as well for the outside.
Yeah, I do that at Christmas. I've got a little Christmas tree and I make it all at Christmas, all like lovely fairy lights.
That's incredible.
You'll have to show it to us at Christmas time. It'll really lovely.
We'll have to all pile round, Theresa.
Oh, me and Jason have already said that. We are having a huge lockdown, definitely party. I used to have a PE department around all the time, so I want a minibus full over here. That'd be good when we're allowed. Yeah. Lovely. Right, brilliant.
I could buy the chaise long.
I know, I'd love one of those in real life. Well, Liz has got one. I think Liz has got. Has Liz got one? I think Liz did have. She's nodding at me.
Put her thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a red velvet one in the corner of my room.
I
don't know if you can see it.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Look at that.
There.
Oh, that is lovely, Liz. I knew I'd seen it when I've been around.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I aspired to have one of those. Brilliant. So we will have plenty of time for painting. If we can go to Chris O. Chris O is going to say what the song is today in the absence of Nick, and then we'll have a song, and then we'll get on to Serena's painting, those that want to stay.
Sweet.
Right. The song what Nick sent me was David Bowie, heroes.
Right, nice. Should I play it? Shall I share my screen and the lyrics?
Well, if you do it on auto sound, that'll be fantastic.
What? Just sound only?
Yeah.
Do we all know the words? I don't know. I know the chorus.
I've known it because this is for my brother James, because he's a David Bowie mad fan.
Is he?
No.
All right, just let me get it up ready. I've just been at the table tennis club and seen Anna, Gary, and Rachel painting. The place looks amazing.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and we're going to move all the food round to the parish hall in a couple of weeks as well. So
nice.
It's really nice. It's lovely to see Anna. She's Tell you what I'll do, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Fran.
I'll just play it, and we can just sing the what do you call it? The chorus. If we don't know all the verses.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I know it. So anyway, well, let's just get up and dance. Yeah, get everyone in the mood.
Get everyone in the mood. Here we go.
Can swing. Though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Oh, it was lovely. Good choice, Chris O.
The gorgeous Serena.
Hey, what an introduction, Chris O. You always make people feel so good about themselves. I love your intros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to go as well. See you all
Oh,
tomorrow.
bye, Fran. Take care.
Chris, I'll speak to you at 9.
Yep.
All right, Serena, can you? Yeah, you're unmuted,
Okay,
Serena.
can you see me enlarged? Just tap the screen and you can see the
Yeah,
grid
I've
change it to
spotlighted you,
spotlight.
so you should be.
It's for it's for people who are not sure how to see me enlarged.
Oh, yeah.
Some people not first time on Zoom. So today we're going to do something similar to this.
Oh, wow.
So, and this is by using plants, by painting. So if you think about what the background you want to do dark, and then when we paint the plants, just do contrast in color. So we can so if you want to pick a couple of colors, or you can do this kind of background, or you can go for the reds and do black plants. So to start off with, we're just or you can do sort of a square. It's quite effective as well, sort of blending it in.
So you're adjusting the colour.
So it's thinking about the colours that we're going to do as background, and then the plants as the background.
So, Serena, do we need to just do a background for ourselves now on a bit of paper?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so do a background. We can just flip the camera.
Blue and yellow.
Okay.
Green.
So I've just used an old pizza-based piece of card.
Yeah.
And just going to turn it over, and I'm just going to paint that. So so I might go for this sort of effect. So this is a sort of red, and it's quite nice, sort of yellow in the middle, or you can do 2 different types of colours. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I like that, the way you've done the shading. That's a bit different to what we've done before, isn't it? We've always gone sort of darker at the bottom, and it's a different colour in the middle.
Yes, yeah. You can do any type of sort of shading, like you can do stripes or things like that.
Mm.
So you get your red.
Brush.
I'm just going to heighten up.
I'm going to use this one.
Lovely.
Go for the red and the yellow. And I normally have 2 sort of brushes. It's quite a good idea, and a bit of water. Not too much water, because we want it to dry, so it's ready for doing our printing side.
I'm just doing a quick.
So I'd normally start off with the yellow. But load up the brush. Plenty of paint.
It's lovely. Lots of people still on, Serena. That's good. All don't forget, folks, to put stuff in chat if you've got questions. When we've sort of got going a little while, then I'll unmute, everybody. But it's a bit bedlam if I unmute now, because we can't then hear what Serena's telling us.
And then while it's still wet, you get another brush, or you can rinse your brush out and just load up the red around the edge. But if you haven't got these colours, do any other colours.
Yeah, so it's just too contrasting. Is that what you've sort of done? Yeah.
It is, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And these tubes you can buy for £2 from the works. So they're £2. So there's a website.
That's great, that shop, isn't it?
I can send the link if you like.
Yeah. Is that that's not reopened yet, has it, Serena?
No, but I think you can buy online.
Oh, can you?
So
good.
They last forever. Yeah, they've lasted me since lockdown.
Well, don't laugh. I'm using, because I'm just about to repaint a bit of our conservatory, and I've been getting all these tests.
Oh, yeah.
And some of them, they're lovely colours.
Oh,
they're
that's
like
a good
olives
idea.
and sages, but so I'm going to be left. So I've just done mine with using some of those paint pots, because I'm determined to use that paint up.
Okay, while it's still wet.
You're going to do a mural on your conservatory. The Serena mural.
And then we can either get another dry brush to blend it in. So I don't know if you want to have a quick look. So while it's all sort of,
and you're going from the red to the yellow, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I got some from the work. I got a whole art thing from the work with the paints in it.
That's good.
£10, and it's normally like 20 or 40, 50 or something. The wooden box with all the art stuff in it.
If you haven't got enough brushes, you can just use an old rag, and that gives it a nice little texture. So you can just blend it in that way as well.
I always lend some of my clothes.
Yeah, the rag advice you've given us over the week, Serena, has been great. I've never done that with painting, and I think that's made such a difference. I like using the rag.
Yeah, it gives different textures and that.
I
So
suppose you could do
nothing's
sponge as well, can't you?
or tissues, sponge, sponge. And as it dries, it blends in more. If it's really wet, it goes a bit sloppy, but that doesn't matter.
Lovely.
With the rag, it kind of blends a little bit. Then you sort of should have your background.
Brilliant.
So we'll wait to see if people are ready for the next bit and let that dry.
Okay.
I'll have a look at everyone.
Yeah, mine is, I've gone a bit green and then yellow, but
that's all right, that's fine.
Right.
So the next colour is to think about what you want in contrast.
Yeah, I might go darker then.
What your background is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Jenny looks like she's ready. Jenny, yeah, you're happy? yeah, lovely.
Oh, that's good.
Dee's ready.
Green.
Yeah.
Dee's ready.
Doreen, you all right?
You have to unmute yourself, Doreen.
Yeah, you have to unmute if you want.
Tap the screen and there's a little icon at the top with a microphone, and just tap that.
Okay, there you go. Ask to unmute. There you go, Doreen. I've asked to unmute, so you should be able to unmute yourself now.
That's right.
Where the little mute
touch the screen, you can see at the top row.
Yeah, it's changed. I can't unmute you yourself. It's where the microphone is on the screen.
On the top row. But don't worry. You carry on painting. We can sort that out later.
Yeah, I think that's because they've changed the rules with Zoom. It's slightly annoying that now, because it does mean I can't unmute people. But anyway, lovely, Serena. So yeah, I think people are ready to go on to the next bit.
Are we all ready for the next stage? Okay, the next stage is, this is where we need a little bit of sort of scrap paper.
That's
that's good.
Theresa.
That's good. This is where we need a bit of scrap paper and our plants.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to load the brush up with with green. So a contrasting colour for me is green and sort of.
Oh, I see. So are you covering the plant with paint, because we're going to use that?
Yes. If you've got,
I get you.
Yeah. So load.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Try not to use water, because it will go a bit too blobby. So think about the size of your picture and where you're going to put your plant sort of design onto your where you need to paint. So have a look up and see what I'm doing. So I'm going to paint sort of just.
So Serena's got one like this.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Chris, I'm the same. Look, Chris, mine's like that as well, like a small. So we're just going to paint on the leaves and things, are we?
We are. So I'm going to go. So paint on the leaves, so just and the stem. So just paint on
the whole lot.
Any plant that you got, and then slap it all on.
And green and blue.
Can I just take a photo of that?
And you've just gone a darker colour, have you, to your yellow?
I've gone for green. Oh,
you've gone for green, yeah.
I've actually doing green on a green plant, which probably doesn't help to see.
No, mine is, funnily enough, it's not, doesn't look like my plant is taking the paint very well, but I don't know. I suppose I'll see.
Oh, do you want me to have a look? See how you're doing it?
Yeah, I don't
Let's have a look.
So I'm sort of got it on here, but perhaps I've made it a bit watery.
So you want
I
to?
can plant just over and do another
Yeah, I'll do it again.
one.
I'll do it just direct with paint from the tube.
I'm the same, Theresa.
Oh, do you know what,
Choose
Dee? I've
water.
just gone straight from the tube this
No,
time,
if you
knowing
do
it's
the
better.
yellow, that makes green.
Okay, if you've got another plant, just scrap that one and just do one without water.
Yeah,
That'll
I
help.
think that's what I've mistake I
So
made.
that's okay.
A bit more yellow.
Hmm.
There you are. Lovely. What's wrong? Bloody Donovan, hasn't.
And then if you want to look down at what I'm doing, I'm going to show you how to get your scrap bit of paper, or so this is going to lay down. If
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking, scrap, lay down, paint down,
paint down, yeah.
And then this is so it don't get messy. So then you lay that down and press.
Oh yeah, so that was a clean bit of scrap paper though.
Yeah,
Press it.
press.
Yeah.
So each time you press, you use a clean sheet, or you can
Sheet.
turn over it and
that
fold
makes
it, and then peel it up carefully.
Yeah.
You beware that your background's probably a bit wet, so and that comes off like that, and you can.
Oh my word, that's amazing!
But,
Sorry,
I mean, I could do another
Serena,
one.
Could you
That's
show
all
us
right.
so I've got it
I'm
as far as painting the leaf. What did you do after that?
Right, I'm going to do another one. So I've just quickly put a load of paint on. That's okay. So I loaded up the brush, and I'm going to get another clean bit of scrap paper. I'm going to fold it in half. So this bit of paper is going to press on top. So can you see that, everyone?
But you put the leaf with the paint on your
on the
put the leaf on the
and you press it over. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to press that on,
yeah.
paint downwards onto the actual background.
And press.
And then press with a clean bit gently.
Exciting.
And you see what comes up. Don't forget to paint the stem, but you can always paint that in later.
Dear.
And that comes up.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Have you done one?
That I've splodged a bit, but
that's all right. Oh, that's lovely. That's fantastic.
That's nice bit. It splodged there a bit, but
you can fill it in with a little brush afterwards. I normally put it back down and just get a little bit of just sort of tease it on with a stick.
Yeah.
Or end of a brush.
Yeah, I could take that off. Oh my God, that's amazing. I love that.
And then you can either introduce another colour or another type of plant.
Are you best, Serena, once you've used the plant once, are you best not to use it again?
You can again.
You
can use it again. I do the same plant.
Yeah.
This is actually yellow jasmine. But grasses are quite good, or ivory, because they've got great shapes, little ivory.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
You can just paint a single leaf.
Mine's not come out as a screen print, but it came out like this.
Oh, hold it up, Liz. Where are you?
Mine didn't come out as a screen print. But I've done screen printing before. I think my paints are not as good as my mum's.
Oh, well, that's good, Lucy. Keep going.
That's nice. Yeah.
I've done screen printing before.
That's good, Chris.
Oh, Chris.
That's fantastic.
Oh, my word, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh,
how you getting on, Jenny? Oh, that's nice.
Teresa.
That's great. Yeah. So you can do it. You can paint it again and do another.
I need to go in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, Chris. You go.
Dee, that looks good. Takes a while getting used to, but yeah, a bit of practice.
I suppose it's trying not to overload the paint in one place. Like, I obviously put too much.
Right.
In one.
So I might put. That's all right. So I might put a bit of white on top of that. So I'm going to load up a bit of white on the on the same plant. It's quite a good plant. So that's a white, and I'm going to stick that on there, on the
Oh, okay. Oh, you've done a white. Mm.
So I'm going to stick that next to it, maybe a bit lower. So think of your composition and the angle of where you're going to put that plant.
Yeah. I'm going to go there. Ooh. I think I might have messed it up.
Peel that up.
Is it best to only
Lift that
press lightly, Serena?
Yeah, because one you might peel up the paint off from the other bits, but it should be all right. But so the white highlights it a little bit and gives it a 3D effect. I don't know if you can see that, everyone. So I might put another white one there, or another white one there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just incredible. Yours is just, Wenway's nodding. It's amazing, Wenway, isn't it?
I did have a little practice.
Yes. Anybody would think you were an artist, Serena. Yeah, I don't know about doing with the bits that splodged, but.
But you can practice. Next time you're out in the countryside, you can practice all sorts of leaves, or you can even cut your own leaves out of. I can do that in a minute, actually, if you like. So I'm doing another white one. So I'm going to just stick that lower down. There.
Nice idea.
I shouldn't use my screen printing kit.
Oh wow!
That's a different ball game altogether. That.
Yeah, I got.
I'm going to lift that up.
Money, but I got it for a special deal because I went to Posh Lanes and it seemed to be cheaper than the other option.
Ah.
Brilliant. That's amazing, Serena. The white that you've sort of got in there as well. I love that.
Yeah, that kind of lifts up the picture.
I'm doing it in watercolour at the moment, but I will try an acrylic.
No, it won't work. My watercolours won't work.
Yeah, I know.
Watercolours.
Your acrylic.
Have you got acrylic?
Yeah, I have.
Mine are watercolours. They're all right.
Oh, yours are.
Watercolours.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, mine's are watercolours.
Are they in tubes or
mine are
hard?
in tubes. Yeah.
Oh, that's
mine
okay.
Are in tubes.
Yeah. So don't use much water. Don't use water.
I'm just holding the plant painting.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but you might not get as much paint on it.
No, well, that's my aim actually, because the other one I think I have too much. So I'm just
too much. Yeah.
Gonna have a go.
So I just tease it with a little brush and just fill in the little gaps, but you don't have to fill it because it gives it a nice texture.
And mine is dried up.
Very satisfying though when you peel it back off.
It is, yes.
It really is. I've done it before.
Oh, I like that.
So I might. So I'll do a little ivory leaf.
Lovely. What pebble did you give Anna, Serena?
Oh, a fishy one. I'll send you a photo of it. A fishy one.
Oh, she'll love
Would you all like to paint a pebble next week?
Oh, I'd love to go back to pebbles. I enjoyed that last time.
Do tree pebble?
I done about
because we did a sea pebble last time.
Yeah.
I done
so that's just an ivory.
This is done about 20.
Yeah, 20.
Great.
I don't know all for different people, and I got one for the table tennis. I got one for you, Serena.
Oh, thank you. So this is just an ivory leaf. I'm pressing down.
Oh, okay. Just a single leaf you're doing there.
Yeah, and you can.
That's nice.
It's just to show that you can do different. You can even cut that sort of shape out of paint card and just paint that.
I'm done.
Oh,
hey,
Chris, look at that.
That's lovely.
Look at Chris O's. That's
Let's have a look.
amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you.
Lovely, Chris.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to have to go. But
Chris, hold it up 1 second.
Hold it up again.
I'll just take Serena off the spotlight for a minute, and then people can see you in gallery. Hold it up so everybody can see. And I'll just put you in gallery. Hold on.
That's amazing.
Hold it back a bit.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Have you done
Fantastic.
Well, I started doing this painting since my mum started doing art, and it was mum's idea what got me into painting.
Oh, that's lovely, Chris. You don't
Fantastic.
be late for your next thing, though. That's super. Right, I'm going to put Serena back on spotlight
And
now.
thank you, Serena. You've been a fabulous artist. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yeah, and you too. Thank you, Teresa.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
Chris. Take care.
With the big leaves, you could just use your hand to press it on.
Very satisfying, this as well. I like the feel of doing this. It's. I'm going to have a go with a little single leaf like you're doing.
Then that's probably, I'd leave it as that, really.
That's fantastic. I'm just going to... I'm trying to... I've asked everybody to unmute, so if obviously they do...
Very nice.
Thank you, Winway.
Very nice.
Amazing. Winway, did your paints ever arrive that I sent you? Did you get the paints? Winway, did you get the paints that I sent you?
Yeah, I got it, but I haven't got
brushes.
The brush.
I might have some brushes.
I got about 20 brushes if you want some.
We'll get some brushes to you, Winway. Forgot about that.
Brushes have been in there as well. Perhaps the envelope came.
I love it. Very nice.
It's amazing.
How's yours, Jenny?
Oh, a bit of a mess. I'm trying to rescue it. I think I might have done it.
Don't worry, that's all right. You can always paint over it and just redo the whole thing. Or just smudge it in. Just smudge the whole image and then start again.
I've got a fern here. I'll just do some fern and then see.
Yeah, that's a nice shape.
Watercolour.
Oh, Doreen, you've managed to unmute yourself. That's good.
Let's have a look at how you getting on, Doreen. How you getting on, Doreen? How you getting on?
I'll let you know.
Okay. You doing all right?
Some of them
That's all right. If you're unhappy, just smudge it all over and then just restart. Oh, they're good. Big leaf, yeah. I like that. You having a go, Helen?
No, I'm just watching.
Fair enough, Helen. No, I find it really therapeutic, Helen. I would not call myself an artist.
That's good, Doreen.
Serena, I'm pretty sure. I've blogged it there.
Oh, I like yours, Teresa. That's lovely. I like the colour, the subtle colour and the dark purpley. It's lovely.
Teresa, that's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It's not bad, Dee, but look, I've splodged it there. How can
Don't worry, you can whiten it out a bit and just redo.
From here, it looks like you're meant to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy accidents, as they say.
I believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Accidents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But you can always put what you could do on that. If you're not happy, you can put a little leaf on top of that in white, on top of the dark.
Oh yeah, I could, couldn't I?
You could do that if you like. I could put a little green thing on top of there if that's too blobby there.
Yeah.
I love that you use the term blobby and you're a proper artist.
Yeah. Hope for us, Dee, doesn't it? It gives hope for us all.
Yeah.
So see that white blob there, Teresa? I can just put a bit of green.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little go at that, I think,
if
in a
you
second.
want. But that
I'll
doesn't.
probably stay doing this when we go off air. I love it. I'll carry on for another half an hour fiddling.
All right. Oh, excellent.
The dinner.
Inspiration for you all.
Serena, should we hold up those that got
Yeah,
them
I'll
so
do
you
some
can pick it?
screenshots.
You love doing that. I'll hold mine.
And then I can send it.
No, mine's not
Oh,
done.
that's fantastic. That's all right.
You can do several screenshots,
I
can't
can do
you?
several.
Serena?
Yeah, I'm doing several.
I don't hear it,
Yeah.
but mine hasn't
You
done
got
it.
my one. Yeah, you got Chris's. Oh, Dee, I love that.
No,
You've gone big.
awful.
Yeah.
Lenora, you might need to turn your background off for a minute.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Mine hasn't
Hold it
done
back
it.
a bit. Hold your pictures up a little bit back.
That's it.
That's it.
That bit, though.
Oh, I love it.
Bit further back, Susie. You're too close. That's it.
I copied that bit.
Oh, that's a
but
good
mine
one,
hasn't done
Lenore.
it. Mine hasn't done it.
Fantastic.
I love
Have you
that,
got
Susie.
mine?
Yeah.
Okay,
lovely.
I'm going to get yours, Jenny, and Doreen, do you want to hold yours up?
Well,
Face it, turn it round.
Some of my leaves didn't all come out.
That's all right. That's that's lovely.
That's lovely, Doreen.
Hold it up again. Go back a bit. Oh, it's fantastic. I like your colour background. Move it to the centre.
Yeah, and I could do some more blotches.
Hang on.
Jenny, yours is lovely as well. I love the colours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
kind
Doreen.
of,
Can you hold yours up again? And Jenny, and
I've just realised that Serena is less is more. I've put more as less.
That's all right. Don't worry. That's lovely. It's very effective because it gives a different texture.
Yeah. We have all done it differently, haven't we? It's amazing.
My leaves didn't always come out. I don't know what I did.
Oh, that's good, Doreen. That's fantastic. You've all done really well. It's just a bit of fun. It's just something, a different way of putting paint onto card and
lovely.
just
Serena,
freestyle.
Yours looks like an angel, Jenny. Yours looks like an angel.
Well, I can't really see mine. I don't know how you can make it bigger. So you can see it.
Hold on, Jenny. I'll spotlight you. Hold on 1 second.
Jenny, that's really good.
Jenny's first spotlight video. Right here, Jenny, you're going big.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous.
Oh,
that is really good.
Yeah. We should spotlight each person.
Yeah, hold on then.
Yeah.
I know I'm not as quick with.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Okay. Who else would like to be spotlighted?
Not
me. Come on.
I don't mind being
Doreen,
spotlighted,
yours was nice. I like your background.
Doreen, let's spotlight yours. Do you want to hold yours up again?
Oh, Lenora's is nice.
Yeah.
I'll do
Jenny. I'll do Doreen's first.
Okay,
So
hold it
Doreen.
up a bit and that's it. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's effective. That
Love
looks like
your colours.
But I like your background. You've done your background really well.
Wow.
What paint did you use?
Detailed in all aspects.
That was really good. What paint
Doreen
did you use?
probably used acrylic.
I did. It didn't always come out.
Lenora?
Let me do Lenora. Hold on. Spotlight video.
Lenora. If you want it that way, I can do it that way.
Whichever way. I like your circle. Back a bit.
Back a bit. There you go.
Very bold, Lenora. I like it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I had trouble printing that first, and then.
That's all right. And D?
Oh,
that's
rubbish. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, come on, D. We're all sharing.
No, that's cool. I like the blue and the red. That's lovely contrast.
That's good colouring.
Great. That's nice.
Oh, I
That's
recognise
effective.
that woodland.
If you want D, you can get a smaller plant and put some small ones on top of the red. Be really effective.
I was just going to try that, Serena.
You try that.
Serena, I think though, to finish, Serena, we should spotlight yours.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That was nice.
I'm glad you enjoyed the class.
It was like arranging a bouquet looking at yours.
And we could do stones next week.
Yeah, let's do stones again next week.
That?
Yeah, I fancy stones. That's might be easier. Maybe I'm just confused. All these lovely leaves.
I think we all did very well, Jenny. We should pat ourselves.
It was really good fun, though. It was really good fun. I didn't think it would. I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of like lost a bit of confidence.
Come and join our amazing table tennis club. This is the bonkers stuff we get